Hello, viewers. I hope you all are doing fine. The podcast today deals with a problem I think we all have dealt with sometime or the other, the ability to say no or the power of saying no, and sometimes, occasionally, being a badass. Believe me, there is a lot of merit. We are so afraid of saying no. We are always wanting to be people pleasers. We always want to play safe. We always want to earn brownie points. हम सबके अंदर एक बीमारी है, अच्छा बहू अच्छी, बेटी अच्छा, भाई अच्छा, हर कोई अच्छा हमें कहे, एक अच्छा बंदा कहलाने की बीमारी है, नॉट नेसेसरीली बनने की बीमारी है. उसके लिए कई बार हम बिल्कुल सेफ प्ले करते हैं, अपनी ओपिनियंस नहीं देते हैं, एंड इन द बार्गेन वी put a huge question mark on our own intellect. A person who's always a people pleaser, there is a big question mark on their own capacity to think and have opinions and hold opinions. There is no harm in being with a difference of opinion and expressing yourself in a firm but polite manner. There is a huge feeling that we don't need to displease our bosses or toe the line. I speak with responsibility when I say that whenever I have spoken to my bosses and explained to them a viewpoint, they've always taken positively. Who doesn't like diversity? There's another very interesting element to this. You know, people who are very, very predictable, people who always toe the line or say the right things or are in a mold, those people slowly and steadily become boring. By boring, I don't mean they're bad, I just mean they're boring. They no longer have the capacity to engage with people or have people riveted to them or may not manage to have people's attention towards them. What is a man if he's not full of his own opinions and ideas? It is different from being opinionated. I don't want you people to become adamant, but a person who has a thinking power, who has been able to judge the world in his own possible way and come to a certain set of beliefs and opinions. It is very, very, very important that they express them also in the most appropriate manner. Non-compromising attitude doesn't have to be something which means that you're stubborn, adamant, or you're putting a spoke in the wheels. It can also mean that you are firm in your beliefs. Another problem is that we all feel that being a badass is going to earn us fewer friends. No, not at all. If you have the courage to walk alone, people will automatically follow. And believe me, nothing succeeds like success. The moment we are, able to get ourselves out of this morass of लोग क्या बोलेंगे, आज नहीं किया उसके लिए, उस रिश्तेदार के लिए, उस फ्रेंड के लिए, उस कॉलीग के लिए, उस बॉस के लिए, तो क्या होगा? कुछ भी नहीं होगा. Next time, realistic expectations set हो जाएंगी. So many times people say that so and so doesn't do anything for anyone. He just does once and people praise him. Of course, you have made yourself a doormat. People have become habitual of you. So sometimes having some kind of authority or a mystery about you is important. Have an edge. And have a personality with an edge does not mean that you're edgy. It just means there is something to look forward to. There is always something refreshing in your viewpoints. If you are that complacent, staid, never changing, ever do-gooder, then the possibilities are your mind will refuse to take risks and explore other things. So I would say, present yourself realistically the way you are. Be firm. Do the right thing as per your thinking. Justify yourself, and slowly people will get accustomed to who you are and the way you are, and they will say, well, this is what is to be expected from him or her. So stop being a people pleaser. Start respecting yourself a bit. Stop wanting brownie points and earning the title of अच्छा ये अच्छा वो बहुत अच्छी है, सब उसके लिए अच्छा बोलते हैं. क्यों बोले अच्छा? I'm fine अगर 50% वर्ल्ड मुझे बुरा भी बोलता है, it's fine. आप भी लोगों के लिए बहुत कुछ बोलते होंगे, तो आपको ये एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी सबसे क्यों खरीदनी है अपने आप को सैक्रिफाइस करके? अपने आप में थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस रखिए और कहिए, ये मैं हूँ. I intentionally don't want to do any bad, but I don't want to keep being a yes man, and I don't want to do or say yes to things I don't want to do or I don't believe in. So friends, try onwards. Try from today onwards. Try to say no and learn the power of saying no and create a personality with some kind of an edge and occasionally be a badass and enjoy yourself. Thank you, all of you, and I hope you all will collect the strength to sometimes say no and be expressive about what you truly think and believe in. Thank you and have a nice day.